The Resident Evil franchise is one of the most beloved video game series that has defined the survival horror genre since its inception in 1966. Now celebrating its 25th anniversary, we finally get some announcements for two projects made to coincide with the franchise's anniversary celebrations. Just in case anyone watching isn't familiar with the series, let me give you a quick summary before we discuss the latest news. Resident Evil is a Japanese horror video game series centered around a nefarious pharmaceutical company known as the Umbrella Corporation, who causes a zombie outbreak which overtakes a city. Working against the corporation are a number of heroes who often cross paths throughout the franchise. We have Leon S. Kennedy, a rookie police officer; Claire Redfield, a civilian searching for her brother amidst the outbreak; Chris Redfield, Claire's brother and a member of the Special Forces team known as STARS; and finally, Jill Valentine, who is Chris's partner in their unit. Okay, let's move back into the news portion of this episode. So first up, we have some news on the upcoming Reboot film. A promotional still was recently released, giving us the film's official title, Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. As well as the title, we also have a confirmation of the film's theatrical release date, being on September the 3rd. Now the title confirms something we already know, that the film would be set in a fictional Raccoon City that is a prominent location in the video games. It is the city where the outbreak starts and eventually turns humans to zombies. Other than the title reveal, the most interesting piece of news is the director, Johannes Roberts, discussing his approach for helming the film. In an interview done via IGN, he made it clear that it would be nothing like the original Resident Evil films, led by Milla Jovovich and directed by her husband, Paul W.S. Anderson. I'm sure fans everywhere are relieved to hear that. Those films were enjoyable for what they were at the time. Unfortunately, they relied too heavily on the action-adventure aspect and forgot about the most important thing when it comes to the franchise: the horror. Continuing with the interview, I love that he states his inspiration for this film comes from his love of John Carpenter movies, in particular The Fog, and also Assault on Precinct 13. Just reading the article and his comments made me even more enthusiastic about the upcoming film and the overall focus in shaping the tone and aesthetic. Now I'm not gonna lie, I've had my reservations about this reboot because of the director's previous work. He is known for making a number of low-budget horror films, and they all have had mixed responses. Movies like 47 Meters Down Uncaged and The Stranger's Prey at Night didn't exactly blow me away. They had their moments, but overall it left me underwhelmed. From the interview, it sounds like he's taking the material seriously and is aiming to give us a faithful big screen adaptation of the games. Something that fans, myself included, have wanted for years. Still, even with these positive comments, this whole project could be a train wreck, and we won't know for sure until we see a trailer and of course until the film is released. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Past projects aside, this can be a turning point in his career and he could deliver a great film. The second piece of news is the upcoming anime series due to premiere on Netflix. The show is set within the existing video game continuity, taking place a few years after the events of Resident Evil 4. Along with a new poster for the series, they released a lengthy synopsis detailing what we could expect from the show, and it really sounds promising, so here it is. In 2006, there were traces of improper access to secret presidential files found in the White House's network. American federal agent Leon S. Kennedy is among the group invited to the White House to investigate this incident. But then the lights suddenly go out. Leon and the SWAT team are forced to take down a horde of mysterious zombies. Meanwhile, TerraSave staff member Claire Redfield encounters a mysterious image drawn by a youth in a country she visited while providing support to refugees. Haunted by the drawings, which appears to be a victim of viral infection, Claire starts her own investigation. The next morning, Claire visits the White House to request the construction of a welfare facility. There she has a chance reunion with Leon and uses the opportunity to show him the boy's drawings. Leon seems to realize some sort of connection between the zombie outbreak at the White House and the strange drawing, but he tells Claire that there is no relation and leaves. In time, these two zombie outbreaks in distant countries lead to events that shake the nation to its very core. I can't wait to see the series. Netflix has had a solid track record when it comes to the original anime, so I have no doubt that this will be another win for the service, as well as a nice gift to fans. This anniversary year is the gift that keeps on giving. Because we have a bonus bit of information regarding the casting of the lead roles. They decided to get the same English voice actors who play the characters in the more recent game. We have Resident Evil 2 remakes Nick Apostolites as Leon Kennedy and Stephanie Panicello as Claire Redfield. They were great in the video game, and I'm sure they will continue to deliver some amazing voice acting. The format might be different, with this being a TV show, compared to the acting they've done for their characters in the video game, for both character dialogue and cutscenes. The latter, which is just a long story narrative cut into sections, but essentially it's still the same voiceover role. The 8-part series is still yet to get a release date, but that's okay. At least we know it's due out sometime this year. If I had to bet on it, I would say it would be before the upcoming live-action film. Overall, I'm pretty excited about these announcements, and this is just a taster of what's to come, in what is sure to be an amazing year for Resident Evil fans. Don't forget the upcoming video game, Resident Evil Village. The one fanboys are drooling over because of a certain lady. Honestly, what's not to love about her? Yeah, let's not go there. Anyways, folks, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment below. And hey, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea, and that's okay. Just remember to take care and stay safe.